This is unfucking believable. No. Every time we move close to the finish line, something pushes it back. What are we doing here, Dad?
Mailing your Mark IV out of prison.
4 years in the making?
Yeah. Maybe we could do a GoFundMe.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be sufficient.
To be the baddest Mark IV.
I think it's real this time. We should be picking it up as long as no issues happen. I'll be back. Won't be too long. Hopefully I'll be back with your sibling. Repping the Supra Club. It really is the middle of the night. If you ever need motivation to get up, just buy a Supra and go pick it up and wait 4 years.
All business.
Yeah?
Let's get that bad boy.
Are you excited?
Very.
I don't know, guys. I'm feeling like really nervous right now.
Giving birth.
Alright, so like, real talk between me and you, like, I'm waiting for my bags, and the reason I'm so nervous right now is because, like, quite frankly, things have just never worked out, and I've always gotten screwed over. And if you know my history with this car and things working out, you know, it has not gone so well. So today is a huge deal, and my heart is literally racing. And for you, it might not be such a big deal, but just fingers crossed. Like, see, this isn't quite exactly the Supra. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, I thought that was a McLaren, my bad. Anyways, now the C8's still cool. Not quite the Supra, but we are picking up the rental car right now. So my dad is arguing over $15 right now. I'm just like trying to get my car, you know what I mean? But so I'm not gonna lie, my heart is pounding a little bit more than it was before. Are you nervous?
A little bit. I don't get nervous.
Okay, well, here we are. Oh, and we almost just died. Cool. All right, well, welcome back to Titan Motorsports. Back here again. So what do we got in here?
Making goodies. I'll show you what we got. That's where it all started from, brother.
Well, that's not what we need. We need this. So let's get that out. All right, well, if you couldn't tell, this means, well, I think it's pretty obvious what these plates kind of mean, but we're gonna get these on there, make it legal. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing about this car that's legal, but we're gonna make it like semi-legal by putting these on.
By putting a sign that says illegal.
Yeah, by putting a sign that says illegal, we will make it legal, if that makes any sense to you guys. Honest reaction?
Oh, there ain't a word in the dictionary.
This thing is just unbelievable. There's a lack of enthusiasm on my end because I'm a little worried about me not being able to take home the car today like I thought. I don't even know where to start from the things that have gotten recently put on. Like the whole car just got repainted. Everything as far as the piping, powder coating, everything was done. The seats, I'll show you guys right now. Those were just put in, which looks absolutely amazing. When the rest of the interior goes in the winter, that'll look dope too. But we got most of it in, as you can see. Got the speakers in the back here, and as well as the exhaust down here was completely removed. Like the exhaust hole was removed for the exhaust right here, the boom tube. I mean, I just want my car, dude. Like, I just want my fucking car. Like, if you haven't known, it's been 4 years, bro. 4 years. That sounds so beautiful. Wow. We're about to go for some test drives and take this thing. I'm gonna learn how to drive it. I can't talk, dude. I cannot speak. I'm not crying, you are. All right, guys, I'm gonna walk away from the car for a little bit here because it's so loud. You can hear it chopping in the background. But pretty much the tuner is working on it remotely, just configuring the two-step and anti-lag. And after that, I'm gonna learn how to do the car, get all of that on video, gonna drive it over to Raptors, which I'm getting the decals put on, hopefully. If not, it's fine, no big deal if it doesn't work out. But we're gonna drive there, it's about 20 minutes away. I'll record Brian driving it, which is the guy who worked on the car pretty much for the last 2 years. Very appreciative of Brian over here. And then I'm going to drive it on the way back. You guys don't trust me, I don't trust myself, but it's fine. I'm gonna have to break the ice with the car. I'm gonna have to say, you know, I'm sorry I left you for 4 years, but I'm back. So we're gonna test the nitrous purge. I just got nitrous purged on my foot. That was cold. This time I think it should work, so let's see how this works. Oh yeah. Brian's gonna show me how he drives this. We are on the way to Rafters right now. I am harnessed in. This is gonna be insane. So what boost, what's it at right now, like the setting?
It's on the lowest setting, it's around 30 pounds.
How much power do you think that's making?
Probably 950-ish. Okay. This is pretty cool, your dash display.
Oh yeah, the
BTI. This shows you what gear you're in. If you click overdrive, it'll go, oh, we're not going fast enough for it to go into overdrive, but
it'll go into 4.
Because this is a 4-speed.
Yeah.
And then you have the option to, you do a R34 GTR display.
Oh, that's cool.
Diagnostic, which gives you a lot of different data. And I just leave it on BTA main or gear. You technically don't even need your gauge pods anymore.
Yeah.
You can just use that.
So surprisingly, I think it drives really smooth. Does that show RPM, that BTI?
It does, yeah. If you go to the main, it has it on the top.
Cool. So yeah, we don't even need to fix the RPM gauge at that point.
I mean, your RPM gauge works after like 25. See how it's going up?
Oh yeah. Oh, so that's overdrive.
So that's overdrive off.
Yeah.
And when you're racing, I'd prefer that it's off because it will shift into overdrive when you're flooring it.
Yeah.
So make sure it's off when you're racing. Your turbo's so big that if it's in drive and you floor it, it will take a while for it to come up. So if someone's trying to race next to you, you might want to just shift it down into 2 to where the RPMs come up. I'll do it on the interstate.
Yeah. That was insane. It sounded like the car was straight up blowing up. And what's crazy, guys, is there's ice cold AC blowing right now. Like ice cold, like I'm actually cold. You can shut it off if you want to.
When I do the pull, you should.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you don't want your AC compressor on. I think the computer will tell it to turn off, but it's a good idea to have it off.
Yeah.
So it drives like a normal car, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't. By the way, I only drive left-hand drive most of the time. This blinker took me a minute to get used to. I was doing the wipers all the time.
I saw you do
and
a
I'm
wiper
like,
before.
Geez. You want me to do a pull here?
Yeah, sure. We're gonna try a little pull here, guys.
Oh shit! That was the slowest speed. The slowest trim position.
The slowest trim position! Oh my god! That like took the wind out of me.
And the tires are spinning. You can feel it.
Oh yeah.
Your Mustang doesn't have shit on this car.
My Mustang, no, not at all. My Mustang makes a third of the power that this car makes. Oh my god! I can only imagine what those cars are thinking. Dude, what? They are gone. There is nobody in the rear view. Nobody. They're rolling it. Oh my. I don't know how I'm gonna drive this. I don't know how I'm gonna drive this. There's no possible way I can drive this thing. I mean, yeah, there is a possible way, and I will do it, but it's gonna take a little bit of time.
She scoots, bro. She scoots.
I've never been in a Supra before besides my own.
When you go to your car meet now, you'll be one of the top 10%.
Oh yeah.
Fastest Supras for sure.
My Supra is the only Supra I've been in, so my reaction to this car is pure, as in it's the first car over 700 horsepower I've ever been in. And it's mine. It's mind-boggling to where I have tears in my eyes that this car is actually mine, and I just.
I bet. It's been. I get it.
I'm fucking crying.
Let's just turn the AC on a little bit and cool off. Hell yeah, brother. You deserve it, bro. You deserve it.
Shit. Am I seriously fucking crying right now? Dude.
It's different watching videos of other people do it until you're in the car yourself.
Oh.
It's like explaining to your grandma how fast this car. She has no idea.
No.
You know, and once you're in it yourself, it's definitely a game changer.
No, I couldn't thank you enough for doing this for me, and I know this place is pretty far too, so.
Oh, that's good.
Like, they're actually tingling. Like my hands are numb up and down my arms right now.
It's fun.
Glad I got that out of my system. I really could only imagine what these cars are thinking. Like if I saw this car passing, and I'm not even just biased because it's like my car, but if I saw this car on the road, I would follow it all the way home, and like I don't even know what I would do. And the fact that I get to drive it is even more insane.
Most of these people have never even seen a parachute on the back of a car, so yeah, I wouldn't lower it much more than it is. Right?
Was that the rear or the front?
The front.
Yeah. I gotta tell my dad, like, look, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, don't hit it. He's like, if it hits the front, even a scrape under, I'm like, it's probably already scraped. Like,
honestly, I looked Friday, and it's not yet.
Not yet. And that wing looks absolutely insane back there too.
I would get dual brushless radiator fans. PHR sells a really good kit. Because these stock fans on a hot day like this today, they really can't keep control of the flow through the radiator.
Okay.
So
what, like overheating issues?
Yeah, right now we're at 220 and it's pretty hot. But we've been idling for a good 5 minutes.
So do you think I'll have a problem back home on a hot day like this? Is that something I should?
Yeah, I mean you'll be okay in the fall up there because it won't be that hot.
Yeah.
But if it gets like in the summertime, if it gets this hot in Jersey, which it will.
Yeah.
I would get the dual brushless fan.
Okay. It's like coincidentally we have a drag car in front of us. Oh, he saw us to go. Was he not racing?
He didn't want to choose.
He didn't want to choose. It was for the content. We're not trying to be.
He probably thought this thing was piss slow.
Yeah.
Which most people don't have any clue about these cars.
Oh yeah. I mean the parachute's on. Like, I mean yeah, we're not trying to be dicks. I just thought it'd be cool for the content. So as far as the nitrous goes too, it's like if you're racing, obviously I don't think I'd use nitrous on the street unless I'm like. But how would that work hypothetically?
So I was talking to your dad about this. So your converter doesn't have a really high stall. So it's almost like an OEM converter, but upgraded so it can handle the power. But your 60-foot time, if you race this car, isn't going to be great because you can't raise the RPM to get a good launch. So eventually you're going to have to change the converter if you want this to actually be a good race car. Okay. Like on the track. And then you'll have to get beadlock wheels and everything.
Yeah. So the computer will automatically do the nitrous. There's no button like a Fast and Furious type.
The only button there is for the purge.
Oh, okay.
And you don't use that while you're doing a pull or anything.
So as long as the nitrous is on,
as long as the knobs are open and the switch is on,
the computer will use it.
The computer will use it. Yeah.
Will it use it like driving like this, or will it detect when you're doing a pull?
It's based off a throttle. Okay. So it won't work unless you're wide open throttle.
I guess that it would run out fast if I just left the nitrous on.
I mean, it's only during wide open pulls, so unless you're wide open throttle all the time, it will take a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was like the Fast and Furious, like you push the button and you're like, NOS!
No. That's before we had all these fancy computers.
Oh yeah.
Danger to manifold, danger to manifold.
Like, what does that even mean? The floorboard's coming out, like. So we just pulled up. Thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you so much.
Now they're all out.
Oh yeah. What's going on, bro?
How are you, bro?
Good.
Everything good?
Yeah, more than good. My legs are numb right now. Like, what's going on?
You got it.
Yes.
Congrats.
I'm so excited.
Yo, what's up, man? It's good. It looks like it's fucking it looks like it's black.
No, yeah, it's a completely different color in the sun. It's like a disco ball in the sun. A lot of flake in the paint.
What do you think, Dan?
This shit is badass, man.
He's fucking driving it.
Will it get too squirrely or no?
Nah, I think you'll be okay.
Alright.
You're good whenever. I would do it now.
Alright.
Yeah, oh no, you weren't in it at all.
I was not in it. Shit, that was over 180 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles an hour.
It's scooting.
That felt good, and it wasn't squirreling at all. Like it hooked. Yeah. Like I mean, I didn't go in all the way. Again, I let off, but it did hook. That was like maybe 50%, maybe.
No, you're good. Put it in second.
I was nowhere near full throttle, like nowhere near it. Low fucking boost, which is what, 900 wheel horsepower?
At least, yeah.
30 pounds of boost?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna stick with this setting for a little bit. And this is what, on the trim setting, it's setting 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have 9.
9?
Well, you have 11, but it only goes to 9 on Motec.
So it's like, is it like 1 through 4, 4 through 7, or is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
1,
6?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm on 1.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm happy I got a few burnouts in on camera, and I don't even know what to say about my expressions. Like, I'm just kind of speechless, but we're on the way back to Raptors to figure out what we're gonna do as far as the sponsor decals, and I left the car back at Titan because a few more things just need to get buttoned up before we ship it back at the end of this week. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now, at least. So I think this would be an appropriate time in the video to thank the man behind everything here in the passenger seat, my dad, because none of this would have ever happened if it wasn't for him obviously supporting me in my dreams and my career for making videos and having this car. Like there's no other dad on the planet that would do the things that he has done for me, and it's so much to say that I can't even describe it to you guys on camera. It's more of a feeling that you have to feel as we're ripping it in the Kia right now. I don't know, I'm speechless. Today was a day that it just didn't feel real. My gratefulness for this day and how it worked out perfect and there were no hiccups, it means like the whole world to me. And you know it's legit when I start crying. Like I don't think I've cried in the last 5 years. And I don't even have anything else to say. Like, I'm being legit. Welcome to the lab. This is Matthew's place where all the magic happens.
The metallic white would be okay, but it's not gonna have the same look, right? It's gonna not like this. This shit's gonna look crazy. Crazy.
I trust
Crazy.
you, so.
Crazy. I mean, this shit's insane. Like these.
He likes gold.
Yeah, but especially on that color, right? Because like I said, like because the oranges are gonna they're not gonna contrast with it. And then even with your back seat, I noticed that you do have some like gold and different colors there.
Oh yeah, that's right. The glitter.
I seen that one. That's when I asked you about your door.
So on the back seat, there's glitter, like sparkles.
Isn't done.
I mean, the back of the front seat. I mean, there's sparkles that are glitter.
The back seat's still gotta get done though.
Yeah, but we're talking about the front seat. The back of it is actually gold.
Gold. And that's what I asked you. I was like, damn. When he was closing
Yeah.
the door, I'm like, you have gold at the back and shit. But
Yeah,
don't.
they just came like that. But yeah, it's like I could see how that would tie in.
The thing is, like, honestly, man, like, it would be easier for me to just go and order some, like, shitty-ass white vinyl, right? I could do that. That's not a problem. But the thing is, you've waited so long and you've built this car so custom, even if we're going to put decals in it, we need to make those decals look just next level. Like, it can't be just mediocre shit at all, right?
you.
So with the gold, chrome, and it's also what's available in Orlando, right? So if we waited 3-4 days for something to ship out, I just feel like the gold is just the craziest look, especially on that. We'll do some like crazy fonts on it. When the light hits it, it's gonna look stupid. Like, honestly, it's just your car. I know you waited so long and there was so much. How does it feel to drive it?
I was crying like half the time.
He was almost crying too.
My phone was on dead, like it was dead, and I still recorded. Like I want to record you driving off. I'll send you that video, right? But yeah, trust me. Like I know.
4 years.
Well, my first car was never like that. I had a Lincoln Marquette. It was like my dad told me not to buy it because he works at Ford. He's like, it's a piece of shit mechanic wise, and I wanted to get it. So my first car, I was so excited. But your car is such a special build, and all the time that you put into it, and just like even for me to see you drive off your car, you know, even leaving our shop today, driving your car, that was like a moment, you know.
It was awesome. Like once I got it on the highway,
Yeah.
He led me to this kind of subtle road where it's just 2 lanes and miles down, and I got to like really like practice with the car, do the rolling anti-lag. I got to do pulls, second gear, spun the tires a little bit, and I started really getting comfortable with it, and it removed a lot of the anxiety of like feeling like I don't know how to drive it. Like now I'm like, all right, I got low boost, check, 75% throttle, check. Now it's like I'll move my way up slowly and learn how to drive the car. But
you needed to like just get.
I needed to hop in, and you definitely helped with that. You gave me that extra push.
No, you needed that, man.
He
But
did
it
a
was nice.
burnout back at Titan, and he burned the fucking hair off my leg.
Holy shit! That car is clean. You know what's funny?
Yeah.
I was on the phone. I knew you were pulling up, and I heard that shit. I'm like, yo, that must be you. There's no other
Either
car.
that or some guy with an AK-47
Yeah, they're
outside.
spraying up the back or some shit. No, but I'm like, yo, I look up. I'm like, oh yeah, he's here.
Thanks for helping us out
know what
with
it is?
everything.
This is not even goodbye.
Nah.
All right, brother.
This is the beginning of the goodbye. We just sat in the office and design
Tomorrow.
whatever we got for the livery slash decals, and I'm leaving it in the hands of Matthew. I trust everyone at the shop. Gonna put some cool decals on, like I said, and maybe you guys will see that in the next video. And I know you guys heard a lot of the conversation that we had, but I did choose to leave out a lot of it because I didn't want it to be 100% known. Just a little bit of a surprise factor for the next video for you guys. What's the plan from here? Getting something to eat for the first time?
How about some sleep in the last 4 days? I just got back from fucking Asia and the Middle East.
Well, I need food. I'm craving some Chick-fil-A, but you know what? I think that might be it for today. You guys should definitely subscribe. For the next video, it's going to be even more insane. We are probably going to get the Supra ready for delivery after figuring out everything from Titan and after getting all the decals on from the Raptors, which we're leaving right now. We will figure most of that out tomorrow, probably try to get the car over there and take it from there. So this day marks where the constant content is going to come, like I've been promising for the last 3 to 4 years. Finally, there's going to be videos posted about this car, about shows, whatever, featuring this car all the time. So make sure to subscribe, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Have any thoughts?
Peace.
Nice. Long story short, very long story short. We go to pick up the car to drop it off to Raptors to get the vinyl put on. Notice our $20,000 paint job had, to say the least, very major defects to it after the car was detailed, meaning like I'm not even going to get into what was completely destroyed on the car. I'm not going to get into whose fault it was, because I'm not like that. The car's coolant temp is way, way too high. There's something wrong with the brakes. I don't know. I'm not getting into it. Like, I'm not going to get into it. Whenever the car's done, it's done.